Hey guys, how's it going? It's Thomas here, and today we'll be reading Ezekiel 19. Yesterday we read Ezekiel 18, so if you haven't seen that, tune in for that. If not, let's hear some of the Word of God today. Alright, a lament for the princes of Israel. And you, take up a lamentation for the princes of Israel, and say, what was your mother, a lioness? Among lions she crouched, in the midst of young lions she reared her cubs. And she brought up one of her cubs, he became a young lion, and he learned to catch prey, he devoured men. The nations heard about him, he was caught in their pit, and they brought him with hooks to the land of Egypt. When she saw that she waited in vain, that her hope was lost, she took another of her cubs, and made him into a young lion. He prowled among the lions, he became a young lion, and he learned to catch prey. He devoured men, and seized their widows. He laid waste to their cities, and the land was appalled, and all who were in it, at the sound of his roaring. Then the nations set against him, from provinces on every side. They spread their net over him. He was taken in their pit. With hooks they put him in a cage, and brought him to the king of Babylon. They brought him into custody, that his voice should no more be heard on the mountains of Israel. So the lioness, they portray the lioness as the kings of Israel. Right, so the cubs are the king's people. And it sounds like they get into trouble. So let's keep reading. Your mother was like a vine in a vineyard, planted by the water, fruitful and full of branches, by reason of abundant water. Its strong stems became rulers' scepters. It towered aloft among the thick boughs. It was seen in its height with the mass of its branches, but the vine was plucked up in fury, cast down to the ground. The east wind dried up its fruit. They were stripped off and withered. As for its strong stem, fire consumed it. Now it is planted in the wilderness, in a dry and thirsty land. And fire has gone out from the stem of its shoots, has consumed its fruit, so that there remains in it no strong stem, no scepter for ruling. This is a lamentation that has become a lamentation. Now, a lamentation is like it's a mournful song, right? So this whole chapter is supposed to be a song. So it's kind of like, it has two different parables in it that God shows us. One about the vine and one about the lions. The lions are the king, and the vines are the nation, right? And the ruler's scepters are, in strong stems became ruler's scepters, and scepters are like the princes of Israel, but eventually fire consumed them and they burned up, showing that they eventually died. And yeah, so that's what we got from today. It was a pretty short one, but I think it was pretty good. It's the parables, they're hard to kind of get a definition of from my point of view, but if you have anything that I missed, you can put it in the comments below. Thank you for watching, guys, and have a great rest of your days. Bye-bye.